Hey everyone, FlyingDutchy here and welcome back to Japan in HOI4. No compromise, no surrender. It's a new recording session, so I had to look again what we were doing, and yeah, we are training some more of our ships. Most of our ships are completely trained. That is already done. We still need to train all our armies, and in 480 days we will go to war with China, unless we are going to delay it, which we can do in our Focustree, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Maybe. I need to click still these options over here in Korea to restore order, because we have this modifier. Where is it? This one. And we get less resources, less factories. The resistance target is going higher over here. And that made me look at the resistance targets, and it looks to go well. I have the military governor everywhere. It's at 0% in Taiwan, for example. I think it's -2 where it is going. And here we only have like 3, so it seems to go well. And yeah, I have the garrisons and the supply trucks on. So we are making a couple more marines. A couple more big units. And the focus what we are doing is for the research slot. So I guess we will keep playing on speed 4. And let's see how it goes. I should also... Well, I was actually debating. I have the points now, right? And we could use a Chief of Navy to get more experience. And maybe we should. I think that is a good investment. So let's go and get the experience. So we have three different over here. Naval air attack from carriers can also be a really good one. We have the commerce rating, no. And we have this one, capital ships, armor and attack, and the screens will be a bit better. Now I think that this one will give us the most bonus in a huge fleet, so I'm gonna pick this one, Shimada. And then at least we have the staff ready, and then we can get some extra points. So I think that is what we want right now. So yeah, we have to plan a little bit, because when the war starts with China, before this happens I want to do some stuff over here. We can take over Mengyang and make a Mongol government over there. That is our subject, so... What's this? The Xinjiang clique declared war on the Khotan Ma clique. These two, they are at war. Really? And this one, so Xinjiang is going after these. Is Xinjiang in the communist faction? No, but I think that they joined that later. Oh, and there we have a Chinese United Front forming. And I think the leader is the China itself. So let's see who's gonna join this this front here. It's against us, so if we go to war with all these people, then rip. But let's see how that goes. Okay, we are making a huge amount of guns. We do want to make a little bit more artillery, I think, with the next factories we might get. And we still need to make those carrier stuff. And I think I was going to make a carrier fighter 2 with the points I have. Yeah, I think that is exactly what I was going to do, but let's take a look. And yeah, that was exactly what I was going to do. So we are going to make the carrier fighter 1 into a carrier fighter 2, because we now have the points. It's over here, the carrier plane, the basic carrier airframe. And we are going to make the best engine we have, that is this one, for a bit more agility. And we're going to put the 4 times machine gun times 2. And this will be the carrier fighter 2. And we are going to give you an MIO. I guess this one, the Mitsubishi one. Mitsubishi, I should say. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just pick one. I did not focus on the MIOs, which one are the best for what, so... And I almost never put these extra turrets on. I just make them cheap, and then we can make those. There we go. And we should replace the one that we have, and that is this one. So let's click this away, click here, carrier fighter 2. So we are making fighter 2s, carrier fighter 2s, carrier naval bombers 2, and close air support 2. And these are the 4 planes that I mostly need, so. We are still building our industry up. We have 15 plus 4 factories working on getting more factories. And we are doing this where we have dams, so we are making use of the modifiers over here, as you can see. We do have a meddling Zaibatsu faction as well. And we have a dam 15%. But we do have militarism. But yeah, these 5 will be built, and then in Caito we are building some infrastructure. Hey, what's this? We can deploy units. Hey, we have a new unit, guys. Now, I guess I will put you guys to this one. Yeah, because these are the good ones. Okay. They should go there automatically. Yep. Very nice. So we are a bit done now with the Air Force, I think. So that's the good news. You're still training. And there is our research slot. The Recon Institute. Now, let's see what we can research next, because we have a lot of things happening. It is almost 1937. I could wait until 1937 with this slot and queue up some research to... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I will wait until January, and then we will select a new thing, and most likely in the industry stuff. Now, what focus are we gonna do next, guys? I think I want the dam over here. In Koshinetsu. Because then that is this one over here, I think. This Koshinetsu? No. This one. Yeah, we are building it in Caito, but we should build it over here, I think. I mean, we don't have that many building slots. So it is a little bit meh. But eventually we will get more here, and then we will have all the bonuses. So maybe we should do it like this. Do we have resources there? We only have a little bit of oil. I mean, we are running out a little bit of steel. Oh no, we are not. We have the steel from our vassal. Yeah, let's just do this one. It's fine. And then maybe we will do something over here. Try to get meddled in with the shiny stuff. I hope I'm not too late, but hey, I don't know. It is all new to me as well, guys. It really is. Now, this faction demand we are not gonna do. Or we are not gonna succeed it. Because we need 750,000 armies, and that is not gonna happen, so... It's impossible to do this faction demand, so I don't like that Paradox puts them in over here. And there we go. Xinjiang took one state already. And they are taking the other one as well. Goodbye, Khotan-ma. It was nice knowing you. But you are going to die. Now, with these points, I think we are going to do the Korea stuff. I mean, I want to get my advices before we go to war with China. Don't take me wrong. There are some good things here as well, but they are not super great. I mean, stability is really good. And the compliance growth speed, but it's only 2%. Really low, right? We can get 6% research speed with this guy. That seems really good. That seems really good. This one is okay, but I don't like the penalties. So maybe this one is better? Trucks. We don't need more trucks, I think. Coal gain efficiency. So I know now a little bit what coal does, by the way. Coal is just a new resource, and you need coal for your production lines. I don't know what a production line is, because if I look at my production lines here, I don't see any coal added, so it is completely unclear to me what is happening with the 13 coal. But I guess we need it for something, so... And without that, I think you're gonna get penalties, so yeah. Try to look for more coal around the map. There is this symbol. This little symbol there. Where's the coal? China, do you have coal? There's 4 coal over there. Oh, I know where we are going. Hello. Oh, yes we are. I'm gonna get all the coal over there. Alright, it's almost next year, so then we can use our research slot. Because we are queuing it up. We have the Anti-Comintern Pact from Germany. I will join this. We are gonna go a bit more historical. The Soviet Union and Asia will become our enemies, really. So, yes, we will join the pact here. And there we go. We are 1 year in the game. It is now 1937. And we should take a look at 1937 technologies. I guess I'm gonna get deconstruction. And we have a new point for the Yokosuka Naval Arsenal. Really? I mean, we have so many. This one. So we have 2 carrier ones. Cruiser, destroyer. How many submarines do we have? So I guess we are going to make this one the submarine. Oh no, we have a special submarine one. We should use this one for the submarines. I'm going to make a quick list of what I'm going to use here. So I made a small little list here, and I'm going to use this one for the submarine bonuses, the Mitsubishi Kobe Shipyard, because it's purely based for submarines. And for the carriers, I'm going to use the Yokosuka Naval Arsenal. The bonus over here for carriers are better than this one. So, and that is the one we are used. Yeah, so this one will be our carrier MIO. Let's see what we can do here. So we can all make our carriers get more range and stuff already. We can give our carriers more anti-air. But over here, we have things that we care about now. We can make production output for carriers 5% quicker. And over here, we can get 10% more, but we need siege strength in numbers focus. So for now, we will get the naval arsenal, and we make our ships a bit quicker. There we go. Are they getting used by this thing? My carriers? And can I change that? Well, I guess I can't. But hey, we only have a couple of carriers left, so... I guess we just let them get built for now. Yeah. Okay, let's keep playing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna click these things away now, guys. Restore order in Korea. There we go. I'm gonna spend my political points here and get rid of that modifier. We are getting some lands from Korea. We get 32% of their factories, we get 50% of the resources right now. And the more compliance we get, the more bonuses we get as well. So, and we can remove the attacks against our garrison. Okay, we have built that dam. So we can now build quicker there as well. So we should make use of it. Now, I'm not gonna do these ones because they take too long for what they give. And what is this? We need a rubber processing, and for this one we need to be at war. But we could go over here. Now, what do we have over here? New industrial city development policy. This one, and this one, and this one gets regional development, which grants construction speed plus 10. And we get less factory bomb vulnerability. And this one? We get a building slot in a couple of states. And also the construction will be better. And we get some bonuses. But it takes 70 days and I don't really like those things right now, I think. And this one we need 50 civilian factories for. We can do this one afterwards. We should make use of that construction speed boost bonus. And over here we have the 5 great cities. Requires new industrial, yeah, and then we can go here. And then we get a building slot and we get regional development as well. Okay. Now I'm gonna let this be for now, I think. I think we have done enough industry in our own lands. We could still help our vassal. At some point we will get their stuff as well. And also in Korea. I think we get like 1 civilian factory immediately, because if I look at my subjects here, Korea, we are getting 32% of their factories. When the compliance goes up, we will get, of course, more, so it could be beneficial to build up Korea over here. And the same for Taiwan and stuff. And we can continue this stuff as well. The stability gain is very important for us, because we're getting some small penalties from low stability. But when I do this one, then Koki Hirota becomes the leader of the non-aligned party. And factions will do different things, of course, but this is unpopular. And it causes friction between the factions in due time and activates the mission faction conflict, reaching a breaking point. So there will be something happening when we do this. Could also go after the Mongol military government. And maybe we should do that as well. But maybe we should do this one first, so that that thing is gonna trigger. So let's do the military minister's attaché system. The brief period since the attempted coup d'état by the Cordoa faction has been anything but stable. With the military growing upset at the government, something needs to be done to placate them. To that end, Kokihiro has proposed making the Minister of War a position that can only be given to an actively serving officer, as has been the case a few times through our history. Okay. The stability is really good. Because it also lowers the resistance, so we lose less guns as well, and we get more stuff out of our occupied territory. So I think it's a really good thing to pick. And I think after this one we will do the stuff with China. With the Chinese or Manchu Mongol states. I mean, we still have 400 days, so I think it's fine. A better gun, and we have concentrated industry. Yeah, we are gonna get all the industry stuff because it's 1937. And we have a point now in our infantry equipment. Is that the first point? Yes. So I guess we're gonna go with the production output. Yeah, let's get the guns a little bit quicker. Still looking good over here. Planes are hopefully getting built at some point. Maybe we still need more... yeah, we can now build more civilian factories. So we should build them in the states where we have dams. And that is these ones. Not Kanto though. So I'm gonna remove Kanto. And build up in Tokai and Koshinetsu. Because here we have no dam. And here we do. So this one is going quicker. To snowball our economy. Now, I would love to have 2 more military factories, because then we can start making our carrier planes. And maybe a little bit more artillery. Oh, we have some marines ready, guys. Where is my marines? Here, this one. And the marine template is purely marines with some engineers. But hey, we get a amphibious plus 65%, so looking good, guys. Those troops. We should also just train our troops. Let's shift click on all our troops here. I can do this different as well, but let's do it like this. And let's train them all up. It's gonna cost me a bit. We have full fuel, that is a waste, so we have to start training our stuff again. We have this one, it is still 1937. We get all of these. That is good. We can get the better artillery. I have most of the things I want over here as well. How are we looking over here? These are 1938. This is 1938. Since when there are rangers, guys? Is this new? Look. Jungle and forest bonus. I think that's new, right? Let me know if that is new. I think it's new. But when we take a look at our ships, we need to get our sonars up and running for our spotting ships. So I guess we will start researching those things. And then the question is, which MIO? So I have completed the list now. I now have a list for all the 6 MIOs. And this one is going to be used for the carriers, so I will just pick this one. They all give 10% research boost right now. And yeah, let's get some more carrier bonuses, because that is going to be the thing of the run, I would say. So yeah, I want to get bonuses for that one. But at the beginning it will be production and research bonuses when I can. Let's click some more things over here. I want to complete these penalties out of Korea. I can take a little bit more out of it. Get more resources. The resistance will go down a little bit. This will go to 0. And the compliance growth will also go a little bit quicker. So, that is what I want. Oh, and what is this? Hey, the prototype decision available. Matter of priorities for our Yamato super heavy battleship. Our top naval commanders gave us an impossible task to make this ship, invisible. And while we know it to be impossible, we can at least try to make it so. This time, what should be our priority? We can do a reinforced armor hull and get more armor. We can get better anti-air on this ship. No. because we have carriers for that. And super heavy battleship incoming torpedo critical chance. Higher. We can do more damage with our torpedoes. I don't really care about the torpedo strength of these ships. I care about armor and heavy attack. So let's go with the armor. There we go. I think that makes the most sense. Now I still want to build, of course, the other facilities as well. But this needs to go first, guys. Need to build up our industry. We have another timeout happening. Oh yeah, that is just because of all of this. So this one will fail, so the factions will get different meddling and stuff. It is what it is. I'm gonna click all of these away so that it is done. We will restore order in Korea. I mean, we're still getting 1 point per day, so it's pretty good. It is coming our way. Oh yeah, and we have full fuel, so we should keep training. Are you done training? Yes. And where are you? You're over here. Do you have the right planes? Yeah, we are just waiting for some carrier fighters to be produced, but they will come soon. And you can join the carrier group for now. And I guess we are going to just train a little bit with a couple of these ships over here to get more points. And use our oil to get naval experience. Yep, yes we are, guys. When is the next ship coming? A heavy ship and 2 older cruisers in 1937 in June. So in a couple of months we will get these ships in our ranks. So that's going to be interesting. See what we are gonna do with those. And we can click the last thing now. There we go. Do I want to do this military parade? No. Turn that off. There we go. Okay, the Korea stuff is clicked, so we will have restore order there, which means we will use less garrisons all the time to fight the resistance, so then we can keep the stuff for ourselves, right? I think that is what we want. Now, this focus is almost done, so let's see how that goes. And yeah, we have failed the army demand. And they lose a small amount of influence, they become meddling again, so we lose their bonus. But the Navy likes this, because they like everything that goes wrong with the army, so it's okay. We did not get anything bad or worse. The only thing that happens is that the naval faction apparently has a little bit more influence, but at the moment it's not visible. Yeah, so they are back to normal again. Xinjiang took 2 states. Yeah, they have annexed all of that over there. Yep, there we go. And we have done our focus. This one. And we cannot continue this tree because we need to wait between the tensions to go to a breaking point. And then we can choose to go historical or go not so historical. But let's see. That is later. I think it's time to go and do the stuff against the Chinese. We will revisit the 21 demands, guys. During the Great War, our governments made a series of demands to the Republic of China for gaining control of their railways and more. Though initially included, things such as a decisive voice in their finance, policing and government affairs were rejected, and eventually it ended up being signed with only 13 demands remaining. We should return to these ideas and assert ourselves as the ruler of East Asia. I like my stability. Look, we now have factory output higher, consumer goods factories goes down, and we're gonna get even more. We get 5% and we gain 25 more political power, and China hates us. We don't care. We don't care that China hates us. But what I do know is that we are going to war soon with some stuff around here, so we should maybe set it up a little bit. Oh, the Spanish Civil War is happening. I mean, they have such little troops over here, but I guess we have no supplies over here. Yeah, it is ridiculously bad. But what happens when I do... No. Oh, they are over here. D16. What if I make... Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 troops over there. There, we are gonna put 9 troops, 1 per location. See if that is not gonna cause us any trouble. It looks like it does. Really? Are they getting killed? Wow. It's so bad over here. Six troops? Is that going to be manageable? That they are not gonna get any penalties? Yeah. This is... Well, no, they're still getting attrition. Oh, but they are exercising. Okay, this is just what we can do. Without getting penalties. You are the only one getting attrition over here, so that is... Oh, and you as well. Let's do it like this over here, these 6. Maybe that helps to force them to join my cause, right? I don't know. We will have to find out. Then we are gonna put some over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least. They're gonna go... here. Well, this 1, 2, 3, 4 only. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's double it up. And I think they will be okay there. I hope so, at least. Yeah, we can start doing the doctrine stuff. I mean, we have a lot of naval points as well. And when we are training, we are actually getting some mastery. Is there anything I want to pick here? Already. I think I want to wait for the 100 points. I guess I'm not gonna pick them right now, but eventually we will, and the same goes for our Navy experience. I mean, we should do that now, I think. Yeah, let's take a look at our naval stuff here, because we need to do that because we are training, and when we are training we get mastery, so it's a waste of these points sitting here. And since I don't have to make any templates yet, and we will gain more and more experience, we should take a look at these things. So we have carriers. We are going to use the base strike, I think. We get port strikes, 40% extra bonus. And the carriers are better. So I want to keep this one. Fleet in being is of course also very good. And let's take a look at our carrier stuff. What can we do here? We have the carrier battle group for even more port strikes. And then when we gain experience, we're gonna get these bonuses. More range, naval air targeting for carriers, 60 organization, more surface detection, and anti-air. We can also do floating airfields. This one is giving extra sortie efficiency. That is how quick the planes can come in off the boat, which is what I think I'm gonna go for. We have carrier overcrowding minus 20%, so I guess we can just put more planes on. Organization. Naval air attack is a bit better. Night penalty reduction and weather penalty. We cannot pick this one because we need to complete the escort carrier special project, but then we get escort efficiency 50%. Holy shit. That is... interesting. And better repair ships. For this one we need to do both escort carriers and support ships. Max speed. More ships going to attack them. I don't like this one. Then we have massed carrier fleet. Ship recovery rate and then more range. Screen bonus. Better sortie efficiency. And we have the light task forces. Oh, that is... I don't think I'm gonna pick this one. No, let me check what I'm gonna pick here. Okay, I have made up my mind and I will go with the floating airfields. And I like the description. A carrier deck is the most expensive piece of real estate on Earth. No effort must be spared in making out, or I don't know, peeking out the maximum amount of possible air power from it. So we will make our carriers the best carriers there are, with the best power from our planes that we have built already. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I think this just means we can put more planes on the carriers. Bit more organization. Naval air attack goes up. Yeah. I'm going to go with my floating airfields, guys. This seems really good. And we should train our carriers now, so that we get points. We should stop this one. And we should now keep training our carriers, so that we get some experience. And that is now going to be visible as well. I hope. There. You're getting 5.7 per month mastery. And in 60 months, we will reach 100 points and then we get this bonus. So we should make use of this situation and train the carriers, because that is what we're going to do. We're going to make our carriers the best carriers in the world. Okay, we have revisited the 21 demands. And yeah, then we have a couple of things we can do. Oh yeah, let me check the thing. So this is the faction conflict breaking point. That just happened. The internal factions within our country hold a lot of autonomy and will not sit idly by while they are being ignored. As such, they will keep making extensive demands. They're gonna break this point. And we can incite increased tensions in the diet. And then we remove 70 days from this thing. So then this will happen quicker. That is what this option is doing. Now, I don't think we want to do that. Don't think so. So yeah, we have to let that time out, and then when that is timed out, we can continue our focus here with our political stuff. Now, war stuff here. We can reinforce the East Hebei garrisons. We can do this because we do own that stuff, I think. We get 15,000 manpower, and we get 2 air bases there and a supply hub. In East Hebei, where is that? Over here. So we have no supply up there, apparently. Well, we already have some supply hubs. I don't think I need more. I mean, an airfield is nice. That's true, but it takes 70 days to do this one. We can invest in Senbu, which is a special occupation law in Chinese states, which I would assume is a bit better than the standard one, because why would you otherwise take it? But we are going to go with this one. Establish the Mongol military government. Meng Yang gets the event The Empire of Japan demands our submission. They become an imperial protectorate of Japan. And they will become known as the Mongol military government. Now, I hope they're gonna accept. I have my troops ready. Over here. These ones. If they say no, then we can launch a small little attack over here. Let's see how that goes. Is there anything else I can do with my points? We did all the Korea stuff, right? Yes. That is all done. This is getting decent, these numbers. I like where the numbers are going. We can still do test the Soviets. We should maybe do that as well. We can get some small bonuses, but therefore we need to have some good troops over here. We need to take and win this battle with this unit. That is what that is. Okay, the fuel keeps going down. That is good, I guess. Maybe we should stop this training. Yeah. So what we really should try to do is get the stuff for our battleships and our carriers going in our doctrines. So what you can see now is that we have 0 in this slot. That means that we have 0 out of 5 mastery for the carriers track we have. But we should get one for the capital ships as well. And then we can train our carriers and our capital ships, and then we get some bonuses. So that is what I will try to do. Okay, we have done the research here. We were working on the boat stuff. That one is not really needed, I think. Let's get the radio thing. We need to get those as well. Yeah, I think with the next political power I'm gonna get some advisors. We're at partial mobilization. We could go to war economy. The changes are very meh, and we have a penalty to it, so... We have a meddling Zaibatsu faction, which gives a 20% penalty to changing this. We are at limited exports. I think that's okay. And we don't need more population, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go and get some advisors next. We have the Hindenburg accident. Well, yikes. Now my troops over here should stop training and prepare for the battle. And I'm gonna give you a commander. There's no river there, right? No. Here, you. And let's also put a field marshal in. We have two. We have Prince Kotohito Khan in. And Prince Morimasa Nashimoto. Royal lineage. You're the attacker, and you are more a defender. Let's just put you in. Let's see what they do, guys. Let's see if they are going to submit to us. The US Congress passes the Neutrality Act. Nice. Stay out of our affairs. Thank you. There we go. We have completed the thing. Let's see what they say. Nothing yet. Okay. So I will wait until they say something. And they do. Mengyang submits to our rule. Prince Yodong Wangshuk has stepped down in favor of our candidate for the Mengyani throne, Prince De. The region has now fallen under our occupation, and the reorganization of their government will proceed shortly. Welcome on board. Welcome on board, guys. Well, they have no faction yet, but they are now part of my my lands. And that means that we can now go here. And we can now say the next thing. What are we gonna do? We can do the United Autonomous Government. The Mongol military government gets the event the Empire of Japan recognizes our government. And if they accept, they will be known as the Mongol United Autonomous Government, and they get claims on stuff. On Ningxia and Aixa. Ningxia and Aixa. Oh, that's all the way over here. Alxa. These two states, they get claims on, but first we need to get Xiangxi, right? We can launch the Sihuan campaign. And this is the one, I think, where we will do a quick war against Xiangxi. With our support, the Inner Mongolian army and the Granhan Righteous army will launch an offensive to seize Suhuan from the Kuomintang forces, but will only have a narrow window before the operation will need to be called off. We declare war on Xiangxi. Well, you only live once, guys. Hey, and we will have access to this supply hub, so we can send way more troops over there, I think. Let's see if we can send 16 troops to that front before they are going to die. Is this operational? I think it is. Let's see. Can this hub sustain this? We should also give some bonuses to these guys. So this is more of an attacking one. Offensive doctrine. So yeah. I'll give you these two as we can. What are your bonuses? You are a trickster. Maybe you're a bit more of a defense guy. Is this working? Yes, it is. And we have completed the Yamato class battleship, guys. Hello. Look at this thing. Super heavy battery 5. I will make one of these for sure. Well, that's going to be the end for this episode. A very long one, guys. I hope you're enjoying the series. In the next episode, we will have a small war with Shaanxi. Let's see how that goes. And for now, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next episode. Bye bye.